Welcome to the Bionicle Comedy Central podcast, which will now be referred to from here on out as Bionicle Commentary Central.
So we
dun,
can
dun,
call...
dun, dun.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Yeah, that too.
So we'll count this now as episode 1 of the Commentary Central.
Yeah, I like
Right
the
on.
name.
Hopefully, which will be better than our first series of Comedy Central podcast. We've had a lot
Speaking of which, if you've been watching those and sticking with us, thank you so much. We've been putting our brains together, added 2 plus 2 and got 5. Nah, just kidding. But we've been thinking about it, and
You do
we
know
have
that
a
2
way-
plus 2 is fish, right?
That's what we were
Stephen
doing
Hawking
wrong.
proved that.
Absolutely. But basically, to cut things short, yeah, we're re-looking at the podcasts, so we're hoping to have them up more regularly, extremely hilarious, with a bit of Bionicle news in there. Yeah, so stick around. Subscribe already if you haven't, because you're really going to want to.
And
Subscribe, Gotham!
All right, take it away, LQ.
okay, so today we will be talking about some of the new Bionicle information we've got with the recent updates to the Bionicle website. It's filled with typos, but it still has lots of info.
So is this now hunt the typos?
Okay, so anyone want to lead off, or should I begin?
Well, on a random note, Bionicle is showing up on my spell check as incorrect. But other than that,
It
we
always
can keep
does.
going. We can keep going.
Okay, well, the first and most noticeable thing that we've had added were protector bios, and in that we have the confirmed information that here, I'll read it now. The protectors wear sacred elemental masks that have been passed down through generations from father to son, with the prophecy of heroes, which foretells the coming of Tahu and his allies. In their wisdom, the protectors must guide the heroes on their quest. So, we know this, at least 3 things from this. 1, their masks are elemental, which leads us to believe there's some kind of power in them. Maybe
So
to
they're
a
not
less
powerless
extent.
Matoran.
2, we know that there is generations in this Bionicle universe, not like Matoran, where they're pretty much immortal.
Yep, you're there or you're
They
not.
can die of old age.
Yeah, but then they just get rebuilt on the Red Star. When that worked.
Red Star's zombie maker.
Oh my
And
gosh.
we also know these are wise people. They're, like, foretelling the coming of the Toa. They're guiding them on their quest. They're pretty much Turaga.
Well, I'm not entirely sure about Turaga.
Well, they confirm that these are the Protector sets. There's lots of villagers in the Protector species, but these are the elders of the village.
Yeah, and if you notice
okay.
in the newest animation trailer that LEGO released with Tahu crashing the Earth, the Protector of Fire, the guy in the robes, is the only one who has that multicolored mask. Everyone else's mask is a solid color. The villagers
there we
that bow
go.
down.
Interesting. That is interesting.
It's totally a reference to the Nog.
Yeah. I will say, though, that right off the bat... Oh my goodness.
What?
No, I'm just hyped. We're making connections. It's not entirely the disgrace of the storyline I thought it was going to be. Am I really going to have to say this? LQ, you were right.
Thank you for telling me that.
Oh, it burns! It burns! I'm kidding. But at first glance,
what a world.
Oh, what a world indeed. But at
Continue.
first glance, these guys, they don't really remind me of Turaga. They remind me of, like, the Chronicler, but just, like, 6 different Chroniclers. That's kind of the impression I've gotten. And now that we know they're village elders, they're basically the equivalent of Turaga.
Old guys with machine guns.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. So basically, Bionicle meets Rambo. I know. See? When I'm like 80-something, that's what I want to be. No sitting on the
go
porch.
to Vietnam and shoot people with machine guns?
No, I mean be an old guy with a machine gun defending the Toa. Probably not going to happen, though. Just for the record.
With these, also, my favorite part of this update, the pictures of the villages, they're so epic.
Yes.
They look amazing. Just because we can, which do you like better? The Matanui universe villages or the Okoto universe villages?
Well, I would honestly, some people might hate me for this, but honestly, I always preferred Metronui over Madanui. So
Okay, yeah.
I always this is like a mix of them both, which is epic. If you notice the way the houses are designed, it's more futuristic or modern type building than like the leaf huts and stuff we got in Madanui, but it's also not quite as futuristic as Metronui.
The Stone Tribe villages, they look like Ewoks in the desert.
Let's see
I think Kashyyyk would be more appropriate, since their houses are round.
Yeah, they all have the same kind of village design, but they make it fit each element. So honestly, this doesn't feel repetitive at all. It actually feels pretty fresh.
There's a lot of architecture going on in these buildings too. You can see most of them are like they're all centered around vertical, not like large layouts, but they're all going upwards,
which is pretty cool. And you got
I really like the ice region.
Yeah, I really like the water region the best. I think.
Oh, let me look at that real quick.
Because I'm that type of guy, the Earth region is the coolest. I could honestly live there and have no problem with it.
You know, the water village is entirely underwater. Now, I'm not seeing any doors on the outside yet.
That is...
But I'm assuming...
I see doors and windows.
Do you think that all water-type tribes will be able to breathe underwater?
That would be interesting.
Well, their masks give them certain powers, right?
Well, only the elders, at least. Which, you think about it, if the elders have mask powers, so did the Turaga.
Yeah, that's a good connection there.
So, I'm guessing the villagers won't have elemental mask.
Well, I'm wondering if in, like the old story with the Matorn, they'll have some kind of natural resistance to their element, like fire, resistant to heat.
I'm pretty sure the fire villagers are going to have that to live where they are. Which, speaking of which, the fire tribe has sort of gotten the short end of the stick here. Having the smallest region in all of it.
They've always gotten the smallest region.
Not quite in Madanui. Metronui, yeah.
Yeah, not in Metronui, because everyone had some kind of evil district, but...
Yeah. Making up for the fact that fire's always hyped about. Never mind, I'm done with my anti-fire rant.
Okay, may I speak?
Go ahead. Do something profound.
What if the water villagers can, like, breathe underwater?
That seems more probable.
Yeah.
And what if, like your little Earth villagers, what if they can see in the dark?
Yeah, I'm guessing that's it. I'm guessing, you know how, like, at least all the Toa have 2 abilities?
Like their mask powers and elementals?
Well, it doesn't say their mask power yet. It says, like, Kopaka, it's not... Their powers are vaguely described on the website still, but Kopaka says, like, freezing touch and resistance to the cold. What if, like, the protectors inherit one of those abilities?
I think
probably resistant to cold.
That would make the most sense, actually, now that you mention it.
So, like, these protectors, they still have elemental masks and powers, but they're, like, half of a Toa more.
Yeah.
That makes sense, yeah.
Now, something I found very interesting on the Protector of Jungle is on his feet he has something called a sensor tail.
Yes. Yes.
The tail... Go ahead.
I was surprised when I actually read what the sensor tail did. This is the kind of thing I was looking forward to.
So for you who don't know, the tail provides the Protector with a sixth sense, allowing him to make predictions about the future. Sometimes these predictions even come true. That's a very interesting element.
So basically a horoscope on feet.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm a Sagittarius. Oh, I can't see my feet. Oh. Well, that's just fantastic.
And then
statistically, it doesn't look like he can see his feet unless he goes into, like, crazy acrobatic mode.
And then while we're on this, the region of jungle, which actually, in more than reminding me of Madanui, this reminds me of the swamps of Cardanui.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Water and everything in the mist.
It looks not quite a nice place to live. Not much like
those vines, though. Those thorny vines.
The village looks nicer because it's all above that.
Yeah, the village is.
That also reminds me kind of Cardanui, though.
It's Wookiees.
Yep.
Totally a bunch of Wookiees.
Bionicle Wookiees. Exactly what we need.
Seeing these images, though, I really want an Akoto Online game to explore all this.
Oog.
Absolutely. That'd be fantastic. One thing I noticed here is on Lua's profile pic. Liwa, whatever. Liwa. You know, you say tomato, I say tomato.
They
Or
pronounce
Well,
it
as
Liwa
long as you
in
don't say
the
Joller.
legends, something.
the green guy, who's green, who happens to be a green guy. Whatever.
That key orange though.
Yeah. But the background, I like these big spires, which
Yes.
they're kind of like obelisks. Blah. And I'm just gonna say this now. They kind of remind me of like the obelisk in Agents of Shield. You know, big, tall, skinny, geometric thing with a bunch of weird symbols on the sides. So, I think we're gonna get a nice twist of like modern villages.
So
Yep.
if Liwa
Living there
touches
right
those
now.
columns, if he is not worthy, he will turn to stone. Is that what you're pointing at?
Nope. But you know what? We don't know. We really don't know. Yeah. No, it's just the shape that reminds you of it. But I think what this is really telling us for sure is that there's going to be a combination of, you know, modern villages where they are right now, but a whole bunch of ancient secrets. And the good
Like
thing about
in the-
having
Go ahead.
and the good thing about having generations is that, you know, as older, I'm going to call them Matoran for now. As older Matoran die, then newer ones come in, and that allows you to bury these secrets because they're not always passed down. So I think there's going to be a lot more to the mysterious background and history.
Yes.
Of the mysterious background. I remember this wasn't. I don't believe this was on this website update, but didn't it say that I'll just call it Liakoto is home to
Liakoto?
the most ancient ruins down in the swamps?
Yeah, the jungles hold the most ancient of the Protector ruins, now overgrown and forgotten.
That reminds me of the Cordex.
The Codex.
Yeah, Cordex.
The sea
The
thing.
Toa seek the legendary Codex, the source of all power.
Are we just going to mispronounce everything?
You are. I'm not.
Ouch.
Okay.
Where my
And
feelings?
next, we're looking at, I'll just call it Unokoto. And that reminds me of the upper half of Cardinui a lot. We have these, stalagmites, or stalactites, I forget which is which.
They're floating. There's a floating rock in this picture.
Wait there. Well,
Stalactites.
actually, I think it's
And it's
falling.
falling
Right
rock.
corner, right corner.
I'm pretty
It's
sure that's a
falling.
What
falling
do you think
rock.
it's falling? Oh man. What if it was magnetic like that Journey to the Center of the Earth movie?
That'd be cool.
Cool, yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this village is we can tell from it's not entirely underground like the old Unokoro was.
Oh no.
It's more like canyons and stuff and mountains. It's still darker, definitely, but
Well, I bet you the canyons go straight down to the depths of whatever island this is. Whatever
Kokoto.
planet.
also we see in this
Yeah, I know it's a
purple is not only a secondary color for the sets now, but it's a secondary color for this entire elemental place. There's purple crystals everywhere. Shown more
Yeah.
in the trailer than these pictures.
Wasn't purple like the
Yeah.
Ba Matoran element color?
Actually, there was a purple Unomatoran in the original Bionicle
Yeah,
too,
Onapu.
which was the
Yeah,
only
and it-
purple set ever released. Except, oh wait, no,
Nui
I'm
Jaga.
Nui Jaga. I always forget about the Rahi because they're too expensive.
Yeah.
$25. Yeah. Expensive.
Actually, $25 is reasonable at this point. Ugh.
Well, they're harder to find now. Maybe at $25 at the time of release, but now they're like 3 times that.
Yeah. All right.
Clearance
You
and
guys
garage
want
sale.
to?
$3
You guys want a quick
each.
fun? You guys want a quick funny story on expensive Lego before we continue?
Okay.
Sure.
All right. So I'm on a let's see if I can remember the name, Bionicle community group page on Facebook, and so I Bionicle comments the other day, and actually it was this morning. He says, "So with Bionicle rebirthing, I'm starting to get back into collecting. Anyone know where I can find any/all forms of Lua in the box, sealed, for a price that won't make me cry?"
Good luck
Like-
at that.
I'm like, "Oh, I have a few ideas." Oh, wait a minute, he said sealed. Oh man,
With the box
It's
is
not-
hard enough.
I know. I mean, I got mine with all with the canisters. Well, except for Kopaka, he accidentally had Galley's canister. I'm thinking, I'm sorry, bro. I have failed this city.
I bet you can get it with canister on Amazon, but that's like $60.
I'm more than that,
It's
like
way
200.
expensive.
I got all my.
You seen their price for Makuta on there? Oh.
I don't. Amazon rarely
Yeah.
ever has a good deal for Bionicle.
But I
Yeah.
did get Power Va for my birthday in the box.
Cool.
Nice.
The last one I got in the box was, I think, 2 years ago. I got Mataru Mari in the box sealed.
Mm.
Oh, dude.
Anyways, we're getting off topic, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one last note on that, and then I'll steer us back. You know how I said that I like to go to the Ferrari store when I want to feel like I'm impoverished?
Yes.
Well,
but the viewers
that's
don't.
also... Yeah. Oh, okay, viewers, quickly. I like Ferrari. There we go. But Amazon, that makes me feel the same way. I'm like, man, I feel the top of the world. Wait, need to be level-headed. All right, let's go look at Bionicle on Amazon. I forgot my depression meds again.
That's where I go if I want to feel depressed about the world economy.
Exactly. There you go.
Okay, so now moving on. I think we've covered the basics about the different regions in Akoto. Let's talk about the trailer released, which is now officially on the website.
On to story.
Not just
The legend.
leaked. Not the legend one, because we saw that at Comic-Con, but the next one for like the coming of the Toa trailer.
Where is that exactly?
It go to story, I believe. Yeah,
I'm in story.
or it was here. The
Oh
other
yeah, I believe this is the one where they kind of released it, and then they unreleased it later.
Well, it's on Facebook,
And
anyways.
someone-
They released the trailer.
Yeah, someone captured it on YouTube.
Well, no, I mean Lego released it on Facebook today, I believe.
And they're
Oh, yeah.
on their channel.
But anyways, I think we've all seen it though, right?
Yeah, we've all seen it.
So we don't need to go and watch
Sorta.
it again.
Alright, Massive Power, found it.
I was in Java class, so I had to watch it with the sound off.
Oh, the music is so awesome though, and the new
Yes.
announcer is
Oh,
great.
thank you. I don't need to go to Amazon for depression now.
And the new announcer narrator guy, he's really great too. He reminds me of the old ones.
Yes.
Right on.
And it
And
definitely.
it looks like we got some more coming soon.
If people are worried about Bionicle being too humorous and dumbed down in this, I think this trailer disproves their theory totally.
That's a theory I want disproved.
Yeah, it definitely. There's a lot of action, and I didn't see any comical bits in it. Yes.
Epicness.
Let's leave the comedy out of Bionicle. We'll leave that to us.
I see what you did there.
Okay. Then we also have the coming soon for the mini movies. We see which first one, The Legend's already been released. Then number one, Prophecy of the Hero, which
I love the picture there.
it's like
Yeah, that looks cool.
it looks like an Egyptian-inspired type hieroglyphics, which we've seen these a lot lately. You know, on the top and the bottom there.
They're not really Egyptian hieroglyphs.
I mean, no, but they kind of look more like that. I'm pretty sure this is the
Yeah.
new language of Bionicle.
Yeah, if only we can get an alphabet.
I won't bet someone's on that by now.
Hey,
There's a
coming
bunch of
soon.
Bionicle scholars gathered around a table trying to translate these new glyphs.
Come on.
And then next, my favorite picture, the arrival. Which,
Yes.
That looks so cool.
you can see Tahu just landed here in a crater. He's all confused. And then the village protector of Fire Village, which his staff looks exactly like Vakama's.
Oh my gosh. Hey, quick conspiracy, I guess. I don't know. But do you think that they might eventually give us the protectors' names?
I think they will.
And
They're
they'll
going
turn
to
out
have
to
to
be
in the
Vakama?
books. If they're going to be characters in the book, they're going to have some name.
Speaking of which, I have a $20 gift card for Barnes & Noble, or maybe it's 25, so I'm going to get all the books. Like,
Hey.
So
Well,
yeah,
someone's
once the books
special
come out,
snowflake.
I think they're trying to leave less of the terms in the mainstream media and leave them in like the deeper media for us who really want to know them.
Yeah, like, Toa.
Because we know Toa is still there, it's just referenced much less. I'm wondering,
What's a Toa?
you know,
They've had Toa in both, in the Heroes trailer thing. Whatchamacallit.
then we see the final quest for the golden, and it ends there. I'm pretty sure it means golden mask.
Now, this picture.
Where all the Toa are around, they all have basic Pohatu builds with Tahu's mask on.
Yeah. I have this as my desktop background.
Yeah. That's a cool desktop background. I might switch it. I can switch it to the Arrival. That's a good one.
So,
Yeah. To be honest, I'm loving this so far.
Mhm.
I am hyped.
oh, and then one more thing before we wrap this up. In characters, we have bios for the mini skull spiders, and they all seem to relate back to
Yes.
Kanohi.
Which is
Or
interesting.
Krana.
Night vision,
Krata things.
X-ray vision, that was the silver one, I believe, is X-ray vision.
Yeah, silver is X-ray.
Strength for the blue.
Yeah.
Or endurance. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing.
Green is...
Yeah,
And
you can almost argue that's a combination of two masks.
Oh, green is
that's
X-ray vision. And it creeps Lou.
So silver
and it
is
creeps
speed.
Leo out.
Yes.
Yep. Thank you for reminding us that the Toa aren't invincible.
Hey, it makes them relatable.
Oh, and
Oh yes,
blue
I
is
can
speed.
totally
Silver
relate
is
to an
speed.
alien biomech,
Like Spider-Man. People like Spider-Man because he's relatable.
And
but he's human.
so I'm wondering if
Well, you're an odd case.
when these skull spiders attach to the face of a Toa, if the Toa get their powers.
Oh, I see.
Or
what
more
you
like the skull spiders get the Toa's power.
Well, they also
I think that's going to be the case.
there's some like mental barrier. Well, after they get the golden mask of skull spiders, they'll be able to control these.
Like Dareth.
Huh.
Oh, speaking of Dareth, Happy Ninja Day, everyone.
Yeah, happy International Ninja Day.
So
Saying just jump
I'll
up,
remember
get
Dareth, the
up,
best
whip
ninja
around
of them all.
and
Spin.
Then we jump back, do it again.
Ninja, go.
And
I love that song, just for the record. But speaking of which, do you guys think we're going to get an awesome, amazing soundtrack for the series? Because I'm really hoping.
I
so
hope so.
far, what we've gotten so far has given me hope for that.
Oh, man, guys.
Maybe Biomedia Project will do something.
I think we need to take a couple minutes to just let the amazingness just sink in.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm good. You guys
Okay, we're good.
take as long as you need.
I'm fine.
Okay, that's enough. So, looks like we've about reached our time here.
Wow, this was short.
Short but sweet.
So, on behalf of Bionicle Comedy Central, I'm LQ1998.
I'm Chris Major 2124.
Please like, subscribe, share, keep updating our channel. We've got lots of stuff coming out, weekly videos, not weeks.
I'm Leo Xandar.
And
Hey, why not?
we're getting better at this as we go along, and your support means a lot to us. We've got 70-something subscribers now. To some people, that wouldn't seem like a lot, but it means a lot to us just to have that many people viewing our content. So thanks for
Hey, if you
following us.
get a room full of them.
Yep, slow but steady wins the race. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here.
And remember, we'll leave you with this. The hype train, it has no brakes.
Oh.
Choo-choo!